also very precious. Look at Pebbles Iscious, dressed in the most fabulous fashion. And look at Zee Zeins. You've met them both. They're angels. They are both been modeling, and they are both here with some wonderful creations from Pebb couture designer to the stars who you also recognize, Anthony Rubio. You also saw all of them, everyone here, in a wonderful book we featured right here in Pet Talk called The Couture Dogs of New York. Well, they are here today with their humans to tell us about a fabulous birthday event coming up for a very important and wonderful cause. So please say hello to Pebbles Iscious with her mommy Mary. Hello. And Zee Zeins with her mom Eileen, and also our special guest Anthony Rubio, who has made all of these fashions that we're seeing here today. So happy holidays to one and all.
Happy holidays.
Thank you so much for being here. We're going to start with you, Anthony, because you just sent me a clip. It's so wonderful of your newest venture. It's the Harlem Shake.
Yes. Yes. Well, we did our rendition of the Harlem Shake. And we did it with dogs. Usually it's done with people. We did it with dogs.
Love it, love it, love it. And people could see it by logging onto your website, too.
They could log into my website, and they could see the video. And it was filmed at Doggy Doo's place located in Manhattan, New York, who called me up and asked me to come on down and bring designs, and we just had a ball doing it. So
cute. And you're always busy. You're always having so much fun. And one of the things you've done recently is really amazing. And it's really a first. Your designs were shown during Fashion Week in Manhattan.
Well, we did Brooklyn Fashion Week this year and New York Fashion Week last year, so I've broken the mold and just went out for it and was the first pet designer to present at these events. And the people ate it up. You know?
It's so great. And I know lately you've been getting a lot of honors and a lot of recognition. I saw you briefly on Good Morning America, and I try to think that maybe they stole you from us. I saw you on Pet Talk.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And we're so happy you're here because you've made these beautiful designs. And I know, first of all, I'm going to start with you, Mary, with Pebbles Iscious, looking beautiful. We're going to learn about her beautiful, beautiful outfit in just a minute because Anthony designed it. But I want to talk to you first, Mary, because you guys are busy out on the scene all the time. I know Pebbles Iscious has been doing Rock the Runway. She's a pub scout. She's talking about it. She's been featured in Paw Vogue, and you also very active in giving back to a very important organization, Yorkie911.
Yep, we're active with Yorkie911. We participate with them. We help them as best we can. We do weekly work, like on the phones. I do home visits and whatever else we can, you know, just to support the cause.
So you go out and you have fun with Pebbles Iscious, and you're at all different types of events. Yes. But you do it for a really wonderful cause. How did you and Eileen get together? Because Pebbles Iscious, it seems, is very good friends with Zee Zeins.
Yes. Actually, it happened. We're almost coming up to our one-year anniversary at the Yorkie911 event last year, actually, Rock the Runway.
Yeah, I was on the runway taking pictures of Zee Zeins. Well, not walking the runway, but I was standing at the edge photographing her. And who was next to me but Mary? Both photographing, and we decided to exchange photos, and that was a year ago. And Zee Zeins had a birthday party. I invited Mary, and she met everybody in the New York City community, a lot of people in the New York City doggy world, and the rest is history. And we've become good friends. The dogs have become good friends. And it's very nice. It's a great friendship.
And I know you ladies are working on an important birthday party and an event for Yorkie911.
Yes.
So let's tell people about that.
Well, seeing as how the girls are celebrating birthdays and they're only a couple of days apart, me and Eileen decided we should have the birthdays together because we would be inviting the same group of people. And seeing as how the Yorkie911 event is around the same time, we decided why not host a birthday party for the girls, which will be a disco-inspired theme for the humans and the pets.
I love that.
And then in lieu of gifts, we thought why not ask people to just make a donation to Yorkie911.
I love that. And the Yorkie911 event, everyone can come to, so we're going to tell people how they can find that. Let's tell everybody about these wonderful fashions. Should we start with Zee Zeins?
Yes, by all means.
Fantastic.
The piece that Zee Zeins is wearing is in the copper-colored gold lace overlay of satin, and all the flowers were hand done with every little pearl, everything you see. I did it by hand, and all the artwork I did it by hand as well as the hat, and it's reminiscent of 1920s Art Deco. But by the same token, we were discussing the hat looks very church lady or to go to the synagogue. So it's a wonderful little outfit.
So it's either holiday.
Yes.
Right? It's either Passover or Easter, maybe.
Yes.
And I know that you both were featured Eileen, you were featured with your beautiful Zee Zee in the Couture Dogs of New York, and just really recently on the show, and that was really a popular segment. So that's really lovely. I love that wonderful outfit.
Thank you.
Now, Pebbles, or Pebbles Iscious, is wearing a spectacular, I love that hat. Tell me about this, Anthony. This is just wonderful.
Okay, this is my latest inspiration. I've explored the world of chinoiserie. Chinoiserie is the art of the French version, 1700s. They took their rendition of what Chinese art was. And what they would do is use porcelain and glass pieces to accentuate it and make it look even more elaborate, making it three-dimensional. And what I did was I translated it into fashion. I was called the Christian Dior of couture for pets on Good Morning America. So I did research on Christian Dior, who was one of my favorites, in this case, Jean Galliano. And I mimicked some of his design in the little jacket. It's detachable. The eyelet skirt comes off, so it becomes a harness. And the little hat was very reminiscent of the Caja Falls and the French movies. And I just thought it was a fun thing to create, and the colors were fabulous, and it reminded me of Easter. So even when it's winter outside and dark, I'm doing the colors, so it cheers me up and it makes everything look so bright.
Oh, it's just magnificent. And I see there's a little hook there, so you can hook up your leash in your collar. So that is exquisite. I love that. Pebbles, you look fantastic. Beautiful. So Anthony, now this is really, really exquisite. I love this. And this is more for the man.
This is the boys' version of the chinoiserie. And what I did was I did it in a powder blue. I added little bunny ears for the holiday to commemorate Easter. And this is Kimba, cover model for Couture Dogs of New York. And you guys have seen him since he was a little puppy when I brought him on here at 2 months old. Now he's a year and a half. His brother, who's here in the studio too. But this is the chinoiserie fashion. It's also done with a lot of artwork that I did on the back and on the hat, and it's bejeweled as well. There's Swarovski crystals. There's little stones on the top. There's a little ruffled dicky in the front with the bow tie, which is very Victorian. But it's all reminiscent of the European celebration of chinoiserie.
It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this fabric and all the jewels. And let's just see the back so people can see what you've done there. I mean, it's just exquisite. And it's comfortable, too. I mean, we talk about this a lot, but I think that's important that people know that he's just fine.
Oh, yeah. These dogs, as you can see, they don't try to take off the hats or anything. They love all the outfits. Everything is taken with consideration of the dog's comfort. And they're fine with it. My boys have fallen asleep wearing the clothing, and now they're used to it, so when they see me pull out the clothing, they come running and they get right into the garments, and there you go. See? If that's not a proof of how comfortable he is.
So adorable. And they're made to fit, made to order, and I know viewers have asked me if they want something, maybe they have an inspiration or they want you to do something, you will do that, because remember I ran into someone who had an outfit that you had made at an event, and she just loved it, and the dog looked wonderful. So how can we find you and how can we follow you?
We just launched my new website. It's called AnthonyRubioDesigns.com. As usual, you can always find me on Facebook under Anthony Bandit Rubio, but you can go to my website and you can contact me for whatever the occasion, bearing in mind that I need a few weeks to get the work together because everything is custom done, and something like this takes a lot of time because there's a lot of hand work. Everything is done by hand. The beauty of couture is that 90% of it is all done by hand, and I'm inspired all the time, so by all means reach out to me. If not, just go to my website and take a look at the pictures and get to know my blog. It tells all my adventures and all the people I've run into, and shows videos of like Good Morning America and everything else.
Fantastic, and you're wearing one of your ties. You're into a tie line.
Yes.
I had to mention that. Very nice.
Okay, the tie is what I call my naughty ties, because I was invited to a fashion show. I'm invited to the New York Fashion Week shows, and I was invited to a lingerie show. So I said, what better way to do it than to have a negligee-styled tie? And the women are the ones who are reacting to it. They want to get it for their men. So I'm like, okay, so 1,000 Shades of Grey, all this stuff going on. I'm like, okay, so I'm doing the tie collection, and it's been taking off. Everybody loves them, so I guess I'm extending now into men's accessories.
Fantastic. Love it. Very good. And ladies, if people want to follow you, we want to see Pebbles Iscious.
That's right.
And also Zee Zee. Where can we find you? I know on Facebook, and also you're going to have the party, and then Yorkie911 coming up.
Yep, absolutely. And they can follow her, like I said, on Facebook or on her website, Pebb's World. So they could follow her little adventures.
And Zee Zee?
Zee Zee has a fan page on Facebook. It's called Making Memories with Zee Zee.
So worth it.
She's
So worth
making
it.
memories all the time. This will
Exactly.
definitely be one of her highlights.
It's terrific. You girls are out and about, and I love it, and it's just so much fun. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you.
Thank you all, and happy Easter to
Thank
each and
you.
everybody,
Happy
and
Easter to
happy
you.
birthday, too.
Thank you.
And as we go to break, everybody.